And finally, a Knoxville couple's wedding is gaining national attention for its fantasy theme.
Reporter Grant Robinson introduces us to the bride and explains why Game of Thrones is central to her marriage.
Since their relationship began in 2009, fantasy literature and entertainment has been a big part of Alyssa and Dylan Richardson's life. They're obsessed with video games like Skyrim, and the first book they read together was A Game of Thrones.
Wolves are such a huge part of Game of Thrones that for me it was like, oh my gosh, if I can do this, this would be awesome. But the reality side was telling me this is going to be like insanely expensive.
Dylan proposed in 2015. A long engagement gave the couple time to save. They hired Wildefell Wolves in Harriman, which trains wolves for educational purposes. For Alyssa, they held the key to making fantasy a reality.
I have like a vivid memory of me holding the sword and like looking down, being directed by the photographer, then looking up and just seeing people stop in their tracks and just jaw drop, like, they're like, are those real?
The couple only told guests with small children that there would be wolves at the ceremony, and everyone who took a photo with the animals had to sign a waiver. All the details from the floral design to the food added to the otherworldly experience.
It was beautiful, but simultaneously a way to get everyone involved.
It's been a year since the wedding, but recently the theme has taken off within the wedding industry. Brides Magazine, The Pink Bride, and just this month, the Wall Street Journal featured the celebration.
So bizarre to think that like one crazy idea I had would turn into something, that people were inspired by. That's absurd to me.
In Knoxville, Grant Robinson, 10 News.
Wow. That is something else.
It is something else.
Definitely a memorable wedding for sure. Neat. Now, in case you're wondering, Alyssa says the entire wedding plus the honeymoon, it costs less than $20,000, which is impressive, especially these days.
Without a doubt, reasonable when you compare it to others. Well,